For one way, there was Wild Bill Cody's Wild West show. Wild Bill Cody, a Freemason, became internationally known for his touring show, called Buffalo Bill's Wild West. His Wild West show traveled across the United States, Great Britain, and continental Europe starting in 1883. In 1893, the name was changed to Buffalo Bill's Wild West and Congress of Rough Riders of the World, from horse cultures the world over. This one, and a plethora of other Wild West shows, were the precursors of Western movies in shaping the new narrative in the minds of countless generations of young people who grew up believing all of this was portraying true history. The first commercially successful Western film was The Great Train Robbery, a silent film that was released in 1903. The storyline was as follows. Outlaw gang holds up and robs a steam locomotive. They flee across mountainous terrain and are defeated by a posse of locals. A pretty standard formula for Western movie plots over the years. The Western movie genre continued to grow as time went on, and in 1914, Cecil B. DeMille, in his directorial debut, released a silent Western called The Squaw Man. Director Cecil B. DeMille was a Freemason. And so were actors John Wayne and Roy Rogers, among many other famous actors, musicians, and filmmakers of the day. Both John Wayne and Roy Rogers were Shriners, an organization comprised of 32nd and 33rd degree Freemasons, the highest degrees of Western Freemasonry. The name Shriners is derived from the ancient Arabic order of the Nobles of the Mystic Shrine. I think it is accurate to say that the Freemasonic Shriners are best known to the general public for their hospitals, circuses, and parade antics in little cars. Even comedian Red Skelton, musician Roy Clark, and Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny, were Shriners. These are Prince Hall Shriners of the ancient Egyptian Arabic order of the Nobles of the Mystic Shrine. Ancient Moorish Masonry has 360 degrees of initiation, 327 more than Western Freemasonry. Prince Hall and 14 other Moorish men were initiated into the British Army Lodge 441 of the Irish Registry after having been declined admittance into the Boston St. John's Lodge at Fort Independence in Boston Harbor. He was the founder of Prince Hall Freemasonry on September 29th of 1784 and the African Grand Lodge of North America. Until Prince Hall found a way back in, Moorish Masons were denied admittance into Freemasonry. Moorish Masonry is based on Moorish science, which also includes the study of natural and spiritual laws, natal and judicial astrology, and zodiac masonry. This is where the perfect alignments of infrastructure on Earth with the sky comes from, the consummate alignment of Earth with heaven that is seen around the world, like the lunar roll across the top of this recumbent stone in Crouthie Moor, near Forres, Scotland. Moor, M-U-I-R, is pronounced Moor, M-O-O-R. Like in the Ouachita Mountains of North America, the memory of the people is retained. Even though the spelling is different, the pronunciation is the same. What I am seeing and believing is that humanity was on a completely different and positive timeline from what we are experiencing today. This civilization, with different empires around the world, but all part of the same civilization, built all of the infrastructure on the earth in alignment with sacred geometry and universal law to create harmony and balance between heaven and earth. According to George G.M. James in his 1954 book Stolen Legacy, the European Freemasons stole the legacy for themselves of the original Moorish Masons, the custodians of the Egyptian mysteries. Now I'm going to head back to where I left off in Pennsylvania.